Like many of you, I play way too many games, and sometimes I forget which games I've played. So starting in 2022, I've actually been making notes of every game I play, every game I finish even, and giving each one a review. Since 2022, I've finished over 250 games. So how it's going to work is, I'm going to give you my top 20, and then the director has made the same list of the same games, but ranked them in Metacritic average scores. I've not seen these critic scores. I don't really care much about what critics say, to be fair, because, as you'll probably see from this list, I have a very peculiar taste in games. Mainly that I like games made by one certain studio. But, let's get to it. So number 20 is Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2. You could show Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 to people in the 80s, and they'd still see it as a video game. And that's why it's just fun, it's repetitive, it's mindless, and it's just a blast to play. Number 19, Tom. It's Scandinavian, I'm pretty sure. It is a puzzle game, it's about 3 hours long, it's cute, it's funny, and it's a nice platinum. Number 18, Nobody Saves the World. A game heavily inspired by the old Zeldas. I like humour in my games. Nobody Saves the World's a funny game, but just pleasant game to play. And the gameplay itself is tight and fun and balanced. Number 17, Shadow Warrior 3. Wang is so annoying, but in a Deadpool way. Every third thing he says is funny, but he says things that fast, the third thing comes around again and again. You have a chainsaw, katanas. It's a good game. What can I say? It's 17th best game I've played out of 250 plus. 16, Spider-Man Miles Morales. If this game was about 4 to 5 hours longer, it would be so much further up on the list. But because it's about a 10-hour game, I think I got the platinum, which requires beating it on New Game Plus, in about 20 hours. And it's just missing that bit more that the original had. But the original's bones are still there, that are so good. Like, Insomniac Spider-Man is exceptional. 15, Evil West. Cowboys killing demons and vampires and all stupid stuff with Tesla-inspired weaponry and shotguns, and it's like, I like games that are stupid and that are the gameplay loops fun. A story element would tie it up to become a much better game, but it doesn't have that. Evil West still is exceptionally fun. 14, Resident Evil 2. I was a bit skeptical because I don't like horror games, but I gave Resident Evil 2's remake a chance, and it's just so good. The threat of Mr. X is just terrifying, and it's just one of the best third-person shooters ever made, and the best horror game I've ever played. Number 13 is Outer Worlds. Obsidian just has shown Bethesda what is capable of using their own formula. Obsidian's humour just works so well, and they've shown that you can use actual modern FPS gameplay and still make a compelling RPG, which Fallout 4 just wasn't. So I'm so excited for Outer Worlds 2. 12, Asteroid's Playroom. Tech demo, yes. The only reason to get a PS5 for the first year as well, though. I love Astrobot. I love everything about it. The music, the graphics, the gameplay, the references. He's just exceptional. And Team Asobi, just an amazing job with Playroom. Next, I'm cheating a bit. I've got 2 games put together, and that's because the director said I could only have a certain amount of sequels. So at 11 is Yakuza 3 and 4. Yakuza 3 is the weakest of the franchise by a considerable amount gameplay-wise, but Kiryu's story with the Okinawan Yakuza is just amazing, and the Monogatari Orphanage is amazing, and oh, the ending's absolutely heartbreaking. It's just brilliant, but the fighting, there's so many enemies which Kiryu can't combo properly, and because of that, it's just, you know, you press square 3 times, block or dodge, and then press square 3 times again. You don't feel like you're in control as much as the other Yakuza games. I put it together with 4 because 4 has 4 protagonists in, and because of that, you're spinning a million plates with 4 different XP trees to level up, 4 different sets of sub-stories, 4 different lots of moves to unlock. It's just a bit much. Like, I think I want to go back and play Yakuza 4 again and just give it a bit more time, because I think I only gave it about 24 hours, 25 hours. Maybe sink a bit more time into the game. But I'm putting them together at 11. Number 10, Mafia Remastered. Mafia 1, it has an open world, but it doesn't feel too much like an open world game, and it's more of a story you go through without too many side stories or side missions. And as someone who gets overwhelmed because I need to feel like I can't leave a bit of map until I've cleared all the map of side missions and collectibles, Mafia is so fun. It's such a nice change of pace. I can actually play an open world game without putting 100 hours into it. 9, Inscription. I was shocked about how much I enjoyed Inscription. I only played it because it was going off the PlayStation Plus catalogue, and I'm so glad I did. The first third of the game is up there with one of the best gaming experiences I've ever had. It does take a bit of a dive in the second third, but I think it picks back up right at the end. Like, the first 4 to 5 hours are good, and the last 1 to 2 hours are amazing. It's just the middle sector's a bit iffy. At number 8, I have the Like a Dragon spin-off games. So that's Ishin, The Man Who Erased His Name, and Pirates in Hawaii. Ishin is a nice change of pace. It takes the Yakuza franchise out of modern day Japan, obviously, into samurai. The side missions where you do dungeon raids are pretty fun, but I do believe that the sword styles, you like one and then you just max level that, and then that's all you really need. And I think it's a bit, the gameplay loop's a bit not as good as it could have been. The Man Who Erased His Name, the best gameplay loop of a Yakuza game, I think, with the gadgets. But the sub-stories are so lacking. Like, I want Kiryu, yes, to be serious and be the serious, manly, buff character, but I also want to see him helping a girl get a dog out of a tree and then the dog biting him or something stupid like that, or teaching a sumo how to wrestle. Loads of stupid stuff that it's just kind of missing in The Man Who Erased His Name. Pirates in Hawaii, I don't like boat combat. I really, for some reason, I don't like pirate games. And the boat combat, I think, is really too easy. Like, exceptionally too easy. And the Pirates Coliseum's a bit of a grind. But I do like how it gives... I do like it gives Majima his own game. And it allows him to explore his character a bit more, and I do think there's some heartwarming moments. 7, Ratchet and Clank, A Rift Apart. I forgot how good this game was until I looked back at my... That's why the list is so important. You think, I gave this game a 9 out of 10. And then you start remembering about the game. I give it an out of 10 because it deserves an out of 10. The story's amazing. Clank's and Ratchet's character story arc's brilliant. Rivet's such a good addition to the story. The guns are so good. Like, it has all the good stuff of a Ratchet and Clank game just on the PS5 and just escalated a bit, which they needed. And it's such a good game, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. 6. Lost Judgment. It takes place in Yokohama, a bigger area. It's a bit less claustrophobic than the first one, and most importantly, it has the stupid high school mini games. The rhythm game dancing, where you show parkour skills. Then you've got random motorbike racing and stuff. Like, the mini games make Lost Judgment so like just varied and stupid, and the main story's so serious as well. And it's just like why I love the Yakuza franchise is exemplified in Lost Judgment. It just doesn't have a strong enough lead. Kiryu is like by far a better character. Number 5, Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2 would be top 3 if it wasn't for MJ. It's just MJ's just so annoying. Like, give Pete a break. And the version of Harry they've got in the game, they build him up just enough for when he becomes Venom, spoilers, that it's deserved. The emotional climax is deserved, and eventually Spider-Man 3, where Norman Osborn's going to be the main bad guy, it's deserved. Number 4 is Astrobot. A fun game. I've spoken about it before. There's a clickable button, hopefully somewhere on screen, if director remembers to put it somewhere. Amazing. It's a must play if you have a PS5. Number 3, Yakuza 5 and 6. Yakuza 5 makes the story a bit more compressed, with still keeping the charm and the stupidity and the seriousness of everything you expect from a Yakuza game. And 6 is, to that point, the best gameplay in the franchise. It's a new engine. Like, Yakuza 6's engine is what they use for Kiwami 2. I think Yakuza 6 still holds up graphically today as well. Yakuza 6 ties up the story so well of the main Yakuza games here in England. And, I don't know, the ending's so heartbreaking and so just emotionally just nice. Brilliant games. Number 2, Like a Dragon, and then Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. I think Ichiban is a good character, and he provides just a breath of fresh air for someone who, in 4 years, I've played 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I played the remakes during this, but like that's a lot of Yakuza and a lot of Kiryu. So Ichiban, bit of fresh air, the change into turn-based, I think this works really well. The new mini-games, the new sub-stories, just everything works. And then Infinite Wealth is just like, that was written as like a love story, like to the fans of the franchise. Kiryu's reminiscing, walking around, like, it's just, I love Infinite Wealth so much because of Kiryu's story arc in the game, how his character softens and has a reason to keep going. I just love Infinite Wealth. And then number 1 is Thomas Was Alone. It's the only game that I've played back in the day when I was but a boy, and I remembered, I really liked that game. Saw it, played it again, and it is, in my opinion, the best game I've ever played. And so obviously it should be on the number 1 on the list. Alright, so let's see the critics absolutely tear apart my opinion. So, what's number 20? Yeah, so, stupid fun's not for everyone. I get that.
With a score of 63.
60.
63.
It's like a 5-hour game.
Your 17th best game. We're 200 plus. They ranked it 63.
Yeah, I get why it would be last of the 20, but like, it's just a stupid fun game. 63 is rubbish, honestly. All right, enough. What did this get? What, 70?
73.
it bleeds.
Critics they just don't like fun, do they? They're like 2 games that lacking on story, but are just fun, and obviously it's their job, so they can't have fun, can they?
Alright. I think this is your only one that matches. They actually match it here.
Yeah?
Your 18th game with theirs is Nobody Saves the World.
Okay, yeah. What's score?
76.
I gave it an 8, so yeah, I'd be one of those generous critics for that game.
Mafia Definitive Edition.
Really?
Number 17, yeah. They gave it 76.
Really? I guess like the first Mafia game originally would have gotten really high, but because it's a remake of a game that's early 2000s, the first Mafia game, and like they didn't change that many gameplay elements, but it's the bar was something with depth and stuff. Probably Mafia's just a good story with just a good vibe, good atmosphere. How much did Yakuza 3 drag fall down by?
I don't know, not that much, I don't think. It's 78.5 average.
Okay, alright.
We're putting the points into it.
I get, like, yeah, sure. 78 though. No Yakuza game that I've played should be below an 85. That's just from me.
Spin-offs.
What average? What 80?
79.
Like I guess and it's 3 games, yeah, but like Ishin is an 8. Mario Racer's Name is a 9. In Pirates on Hawaii is a 9. In my eyes, and they just don't get it. They just don't get. You can have a serious story with stupid side quests and a unique sense of humour. Just don't get it.
Toem jumps 5 places to 14
Yeah, that's like a
on an 80.
Tome's like a critic's dream. Imagine that's your job. You finish a 3-hour game for a week and write a 2-minute review. Whoever got that on like IGN or Eurogamer be jumping for joy. Better than playing 100.
Do you reckon they draw cards? I'd like, you know what I mean? They do some sort of thing to who gets the easy week.
Yeah, who gets the indie darling this week? And Toem is the indie darling, and yeah, sure, I get why that's higher. What numbers are we at now?
We're number 13 now.
Yeah.
With a score of 80.
Yeah.
Average critic score of 80.
That's alright.
Callum's favourite game in the world, Thomas is Alone.
Thomas was alone.
Thomas
was alone.
Yeah, Thomas was alone.
It's the best video game.
Double check.
It's the best video game
Thomas was alone.
ever made. Yeah, 80%. Like, how?
So they just don't get shapes.
The user score 7. What is smoking? It is, to me, it's a perfect video game. The story is emotional, the gameplay is fun and simple, and the characters are somehow unique, even though they're just different shapes, they're different blocks. Blocks make you feel stuff in that game. The story's so good, like, and it's not like, oh, there's a moment in the game where it drags. It just flows flawlessly. And giving it an 8 out of 10. What, like, even subjectively, if you didn't like platformers, it's a game about blocks that have feelings, that are codes destroying them. Like, how can you be, oh, that's a 7, or that's an 8? It's like so simple. The idea is so simple. Like, it's hard to mess up, and the team behind Thomas Was Alone did it brilliantly and did it perfectly. It's a 10 out of 10 game. How's it an 8? That's ridiculous. How do users score 7? Normally the users know better than the critics. Come on, guys. They just don't get it. Critics just don't get why the franchise is fun. Like, why the studio make the fun games they do.
I'm just as clueless as
And
you are, much as I hate to admit it.
honestly,
They said to tell you, this is your final
what's next?
warning. They've been
11 is Astro's Playroom.
I guess we couldn't ask for a better.
We're pretty close to your 12
Yeah.
with 83.
Okay. And the only reason that's an 83 is because it is a tech demo. If, like, the full game was a full game, it would have been 90s
He's a 5 and Q's a 6.
with an 85.
83.
He's a 6 is so good. And 5's very good. 83. 83.
You just don't feel it, Cal.
It's Hobbit, so I don't use that excuse. They just don't off him. I'm surprised that's as low as it is, because it was the bridge, wasn't it? It was a game that came out on both PS4 and PS5.
Remember the 16? They've pulled it up. 7 spots.
Yeah, but because it came out as an early PS5 game, they would have been blown away, even though it wasn't like technically more impressive than the PS4 Spider-Man 1. Yeah, what? I give it 13 or something.
13, yeah, so our world's 85.
Yeah, Obsidian just know how to write a fun RPG, and
Good luck.
they just show Bethesda what's what.
Alright, this is Yakuza's last chance. Number 7, Like a Dragon in Infinite Wealth.
7. How? Like a Dragon, the first one.
That's 86.5, so we're getting good games now.
Yeah, it's exceptional games. But the first Like a Dragon, like, it makes turn-based combat fun. Like, no other game does that. Like, it makes a class system and it just makes it all fun and unique and very Yakuza. And I know I personally love it, but obviously a lot of the reviewers Dragon karting. It's a great game, but
they probably didn't get past the first one.
the moon, they didn't beat the moon. Fair enough. 87, yeah, I get that. I gave it an 8.
Clank Rift Apart.
Don't I?
88.
I think that should be. Where do I have it?
You're at number 7.
Ah.
There's a lot of Yakuza
Yeah,
games.
I guess there's a lot, but yeah, I completely respect that. I would give it a 9, Ratchet and Clank. It's, I don't know, it gave me hope for PS5 exclusives, which unfortunately were followed through. I get why they're good, but it's like, you can't tell me whoever reviewed those, like, 2/3 of all the reviewers probably couldn't get the combos needed to get through the game. Like, these people who review games are the same people who said Doom Eternal was too hard. The fun of Pro Skater is getting high combos and very high skilled gameplay. There's no way these people saw it. They probably thought, oh, it's a nostalgia bait game, being a remake, being a complete remaster. It's a good game, but it's not, 90?
89.
Not 89.
What did you
I
give it?
gave it an 8. So yeah, I rated Spider-Man 2 really highly. I bet they didn't complain about MJ though. I knew critics loved Resident Evil 2. And I get it. I think if I liked horror games a bit more, it might be further up. But there's so many Yakuza games that they could have been put higher. Oh,
And number 1, Astrobot.
96.
94.
94. That's like, Astrobot is such a good game. It's exceptional. I'm surprised it's not a 96 or a 97. Like, I recently finished the game, platinumed it. There's no point where I think, oh, that's bad or that's boring. So like, why drop it points?
Yeah, like, surely if a game has like a mission save, if it hits that mission save completely, it should be as close to 10, like the masterpiece.
Well, yeah, that's why, like, I don't think games like Skyrim, GTA, Red Dead, Fallout 3, any of these games can be considered 10s because they try so many different things that you can't be like every single point of that game's perfect. Like GTA 5, for example, I think some of the story missions aren't very good. I think the multiplayer is so unbalanced and so dreadful that you can't say, oh, that's a 10. Whereas Astrobot, everything it tries, it does really well. That's why Thomas Was Alone is a 10, because literally it tries three things: characters, gameplay, and story, and it does all of them perfectly. So it's like, people who review games know jack. Honestly. I should just review every game. Yakuza, the top 10 games would just be Yakuza games.
So your biggest surprise is
I can't believe Thomas Was Alone was so low.
13.
8 out of 10.
Yeah.
Like I with Shadow Warrior, Evil West, those games are just like, I really found them stupid fun, and some people don't like stupid fun. But Thomas Was Alone is just, it's a perfect game. It's like, it's perfection. It's amazing, like, honestly. And then Like a Dragon and Infinite Wealth being not 90 is sickening to me. It sickens my soul. But Infinite Wealth is a bit of a like nostalgia baby, reference heavy game. So like, it's made for people who like the franchise, maybe not for newcomers. But who jumps on a franchise at its 8th main installment? Like, that's a bit mad, isn't it? Like you should only review Infinite Wealth if you've played every Yakuza game before that and know Kiryu's story and are emotionally invested in his story. Or else the game's pointless. Anyway, that's like... So it turns out critics know nothing about games. It's their job, and they don't like fun games like Shadow Warrior, and they don't like masterpieces such as Thomas Was Alone. I've been Callum. This has been Off the Chest, and I'll see you next time.